It's an adventure in the great outdoors on the next Laverne and Shirley.
No toilet?
There's duck hunting. A square dance showdown. And a shotgun wedding when Richie Cunningham and the Fonz join the fun. Watch the fancy footwork on the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley.
I'm afraid I've found out something terrible.
Is Carmine cheating on Shirley?
Yes.
With Laverne?
We're crazy about each other.
Her best friend?
Shirley's gonna kill us.
We're dead.
We're dirt.
We're garbage.
Let's eat.
Our last supper.
The cat's out of the bag on the next Laverne and Shirley.
I can explain.
On the next Laverne and Shirley, the girls shed a few pounds on a weekend spree at a fat farm.
I'm gonna drive you, I'm gonna work you, I'm gonna run you into the ground. And if that doesn't work, I'll get tough.
And they'll do anything to get their hands on some food.
No matter how jolly and charming you fat people are, when you're hungry, you're dangerous.
It's a trimmed down Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, the girls ponder the hereafter.
We made it!
Have they been good little girls?
I don't think they like me very much up here.
Will all their friends be there?
Hello.
No way, Jose.
Or will they be going to that other place?
That night in the back of that pickup truck.
I was in love, I swear.
Visit the great beyond on the next Laverne and Shirley. It's a swashbuckling tale on the next Laverne and Shirley.
Come on, jump up on my shoulder and talk like a parrot. I will not. Oh! Pretty bird, pretty bird.
Because the girls are calling on the Navy.
Excuse me, lady, but we have some business to discuss with the General and Captain Kangaroo.
And when they get into a sea of troubles, it turns into a high seas adventure on the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley.
Letty and Squiggy are fighting again.
But this time, someone gets hurt.
You ain't my friend no more. I don't want to see you again.
So the girls play nurse to a limping Lenny.
Could I have a sponge bath?
Will they ever get these boys back together?
What do you want me to do with Lenny? Tuck him into bed and kiss him goodnight and...
Find out on the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley,
I want to marry Edna Babbage.
Papa Frank is taking the plunge.
Edna,
Frank.
help me up.
And the gang throws a wedding they'll never forget.
I do. Can I kiss her now?
Join the celebration on the next episode of Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, the girls become the victims of an attack by an all-girl gang.
I'll hit him over the head with their Barbie doll. No.
Oh, yes. This means war. And they've got a gang of their own.
Okay, chickies, you're up to your ears in it now.
And they've got a secret weapon.
Hello.
You'll rumble with laughter at the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, they're in the Army now.
Are we gonna have to get them short little haircuts that'll make me look like Eddie Haskell?
And the girls are lean, mean fighting machines.
Enemy spies!
So take cover,
God, it's a life grenade!
because laughter is the best defense on a special 1 hour Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, it's computer dating, Lenny and Squiggy style.
Laverne, We found your date.
But the girls are shocked when they get the short end of the deal.
Those girls with his cameras, they look like a couple of...
And a little spin around the block sweeps them off their feet.
Great legs, huh? Long.
Size up the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley,
If we just put our noodles together, we can come up with something.
it's up to the girls to put on the show
We got Frank O'Malley doing hand shadows with his feet.
and put up with the nonsense.
Why do we have to follow a dancing bear?
Because the bear refused to follow you.
It's a star-spangled spectacle on the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley,
I've been looking for you for.
a psychiatrist is testing everyone at work.
You may try and look for something in your brain, but I assure you we won't find anything in mine.
Are you paranoid?
I'm German.
And the results are hysterical.
For Shirley Feeney?
That's all!
There's mental health madness on the next mind-boggling Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, the girls fly away to a tropical paradise.
Turistos! Americanos!
No kidding. But the accommodations are a real gyp.
I bang my head against the wall, but we got no wall!
This is paradise?
We get the pool all to ourselves!
You'll be blown away by the next stormy episode of Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, the girls get their first big break in the movies.
I have found my stars.
Too bad it's only an Army training film
Hello, ladies.
about personal hygiene.
I was so moved, I wept.
And the girls are starring as the disease.
Oh, there is no business like show business!
It's a very embarrassing Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, the girls are hung up at a new hangout.
Look, Cheryl, the poor guy cramped up. We better go help him.
And Shirley's dancing to a different beat.
Raphael is going to read his epic poem, A Day in the Life of a Splinter.
How'd he do? Rub up against the mighty oak?
Will Laverne lose her best friend to beatniks?
Out time!
It's a way out, Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, the power company says the girls didn't pay their bill.
Oh, Pop,
You didn't.
And they blow a fuse when the company cuts off their juice. But a mad bomber may turn out their lights permanently.
Hey, it's set for 12:30.
Get set for a blast on the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley,
I love you.
I love you.
Laverne has the hots for a fireman.
If I were you, I'd corral this young Bronco and brand an L on him.
Is this the man of her dreams?
Well, I'm gonna pop the question.
Or just a fiery fling? 3 cheers for Ted Danson.
You lucky dog!
On the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley,
My Carmine? A criminal?
Carmine goes to work for a loan shark.
He only fractions people that don't pay off on time.
And the girls will go to any length to get him on the straight and narrow.
You don't go with us. My boyfriend may show up here and beat the pulp out of you.
Will they succeed?
What a wimp!
Or will they throw in the towel on the next Laverne and Shirley? On the next Laverne and Shirley,
Death rides these rails.
the gang rides the train to mystery.
And where you find a mystery, You will find Sherlock Squigmon.
A dying man leaves a strange clue.
You are a repulsive little man.
That's not much to go on.
Scatman Crothers and Charlene Tilton guest star in a very mysterious Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, a train ride turns into a murder mystery. But the gang is on the case.
I woke up in the baggage compartment naked as a jaybird.
I suspect foul play.
Can these daffy detectives stop a rail-riding killer?
Any last words? I can't think of anything offhand.
Don't miss this cliff-hanging episode of Laverne and Shirley. Laverne and Shirley are in the Army now.
These girls are about to do a 5,000-foot swan dive. Hope them chutes open.
And their first mission is a survival test.
Jump or die.
Are these girls rugged enough to beat the elements?
I have snow in my bra.
Vicki Lawrence guest stars in the next heroic episode of Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, Laverne gets a visit from her Italian cousin.
Well, he's not my cousin.
He's come to America to make his fortune.
And I will work hard until I become the best goat herder in all Milwaukee.
But Squiggy has other plans for him.
Did you notice the way them women clustered around you when they saw you with me?
Yeah.
They're acting like animals on the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, Squiggy has a problem.
Squigmon's the name. Satisfaction. The game.
He's walking in his sleep
Squiggy beer.
and talking to himself.
Sounds like some god-awful jungle virus.
So his friends try to wake him up.
Hi, Squiggy. You look like a pack of wounded meat waiting for a buzzard.
It's Laugh Therapy on the next Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley.
Lady, you inherited your Uncle Asbo's restaurant.
But business is terrible.
We sell a restaurant and buy us a woman.
So the girls make their proposition
Laverne and I take over the place and do all the work.
Love it.
and get the golden opportunity to learn while they burn.
Hey, twerk, where's the hash from?
Don't miss the next well-done episode of Laverne and Shirley. On the next Laverne and Shirley, Laverne's got a problem.
This girl is afraid to do anything by herself.
And it's Shirley to the rescue.
She is going to attempt to eat a meal alone.
Is humiliation the cure?
Sit down. Sit down.
It's a dining delight on the next Laverne and Shirley.